In today's video, we are saucing up, bossing up, and we are making the most incredible spaghetti and meatballs at home. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of More Seasoning. I am your host, Farnum, and in today's video, I have got some incredible pasta for you guys because we took a poll. If you're not on the community tab, what are you doing? We took a poll. You guys wanted a pasta, so I'm giving you a pasta. But before we get into that, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay tuned because I'm giving away $100 in a secret word later on in the video. Obviously, we're a week behind on a video. Last week, I celebrated my brother's 5th year of his death anniversary. Super sad, but just wanted to give him a little shine real quick and remember him. And yeah, I know he would have loved this pasta. So literally spaghetti and meatballs, but full of flavor. I'm talking robust, fiery, beautiful, sweet, salta, B-roll. Let's go. So the ingredients you're gonna need for this bomb-ass spaghetti and meatballs are olive oil, basil, white onion, Italian parsley, carrot, garlic, eggs, jalapeno cream cheese, ground veal, ground 80-20 beef, ground mild Italian pork, San Marzano whole peeled tomatoes. Make sure they're San Marzano, trust me. Tomato paste, panko breadcrumbs, Parmesan, fresh pasta. Get it in the refrigerated section at your grocery store. You'll never make the box again, I swear to God. Bay leaf, red chili flake, thyme, rosemary, oregano, and lastly, oil to fry. Okay, before we do anything else, we're gonna shred half a white onion and cut up a few cloves of garlic because that's gonna go into our meatball mix. So here's how we're gonna do it. Take half a white onion, then you're gonna grab a cheese grater, and on the medium grate, you're just gonna grate that whole thing up into a bowl. Then you're gonna take 5 larger cloves of garlic, smash them, peel them, and add those into your mixing bowl. Now we're gonna sweat these out. We're gonna add a couple of drizzles of olive oil to a pan, and on a very low heat, we're just gonna let these cook and sweat for about 5 to 8 minutes. Okay, for the meatballs, we're using 3 meats. We got ground beef, and we're gonna do half the package on this. So basically, your ratios are gonna be 2 to 1 to 1. So half of whatever you put in the beef, you're gonna do with the veal, and I'm just gonna eyeball it, like I said. I think that's probably half a pound of beef right there. This looks like half of that, maybe a little bit more. And then we're gonna do half mild Italian sausage. All right, next is kind of like my little secret ingredient that I do for my meatballs, and it's jalapeno cream cheese. This is a cream cheese that's gonna keep them moist, but it's also jam-packed with flavor. So I usually do like a heaping tablespoon. It's probably more like 2 tablespoons, but I like it in there. So I'm just gonna slap that in. Next, we're gonna do our panko breadcrumbs. We're gonna do about half a cup. And then just to add a little bit more flavor to these breadcrumbs, I always like to mix in a little rosemary, about half a tablespoon, and half a tablespoon of thyme. And right in. All right, next we're gonna cut up about 3 tablespoons worth of basil, fold them in half, and then give it a rough chop and then a fine chop and put that into your mixing bowl. All right, now we're gonna do the same thing with our Italian parsley. Fold it, roll it, and then run your knife through it for a nice fine chop. Once that's done, right into your mixing bowl. Next, we're gonna take our Parmesan block. You're aiming for about a cup of Parmesan here. A little more will not hurt. I would definitely try to shoot for more than less. Next, our caramelized garlic and onion that we sauteed earlier is gonna go right in. Now we're gonna do half a tablespoon of red pepper flake. Next, you're gonna take an egg. Go ahead and beat it. And then you're gonna put about half the egg into your mixture with this amount of beef. Do a couple generous pinches of salt. And of course, a ton of cracked black pepper. We're gonna mix this all by hand. So we're just gonna put our hands in here and just get it popping. Oh my God, the smell coming out of this, dude. If the country Italy could punch you square in the nose, this is what it would smell like.
Damn, your meat smells phenomenal.
This is all you're gonna have to do for the moment because we are going to prep everything we need for the sauce next. All right, now we're gonna start on our sauce. So the first portion of the sauce is gonna be white onion, carrot, garlic, bay leaf. So let's handle that first. We're gonna start with half a white onion, and then you're gonna do very, very thin slices down the length of the onion. This one was actually a little too big, so I didn't use the whole thing, and you're just gonna throw that in your mixing bowl. Next, we're taking 5 cloves of garlic, smash them, peel them, and then do thin slices down each and add those into your mixing bowl. Next, we got the carrot. We're just gonna take about a quarter of this carrot and we're just gonna shred it. And basically this carrot is just gonna add sweetness to our pasta. It kind of helps counter the taste of the canned tomato. Trust me, the carrot is fire. All right, now we're doing the second part of our sauce. So all you're gonna need is another 3 tablespoons of basil. Ball it up, fold it, twist it, whatever you gotta do. Get it nice and tight, and then you're gonna run your knife through that and get a nice fine chop into your bowl. Next, we've got another 3 tablespoons of Italian parsley. Roll it, and then run your knife through it for a nice fine chop. Once that's done, right into your mixing bowl. To this, we're gonna add about a teaspoon of red pepper flake. Then we're gonna take about a teaspoon of dried oregano. And we're just gonna crush that up. We're gonna add 1 bay leaf. Now we're gonna do a hefty amount of black cracked pepper. And again, a couple generous pinches of salt. And this is all you're gonna need to add to your sauce. The only thing we have left to do is to prep out our meatballs, and I'll just do it like this. It probably didn't look that good, but here we go. We got about, I don't know, golf ball sized meatballs here. Now here's the thing, with the amount of sauce we're about to make, all these are not gonna work. But what you can do is as soon as you cook them, you throw them in a bag, throw them in the freezer, and now you got meatballs on deck for any time you make pasta in the next couple weeks. So it's time to go to the stove, sauce up, boss up, let's do it. All right, so here we are over at the stove, and basically this is our setup. So we've got our tomato paste and our peeled whole tomatoes. We've got both of our mixtures of fresh ingredients that we chopped up. We've got a deep sauce pan with a 1/4 cup olive oil in it. Another deep sauce pan with about 3/4 of an inch of canola oil. All of our meatballs rolled up, a baking sheet with a rack on it, and a little scoop. All right, so I've got about a 1/4 cup of olive oil on medium-high heat. And now we are gonna add our carrot, our garlic, and our onion to it, and we should get a nice sizzle as soon as we put these in. All right, so we're just gonna let these cook for 1 to 2 minutes max. We don't wanna burn that garlic, and we're gonna wait till the onions and the carrot get a little soft, and then we're gonna add the rest of our fresh ingredients. All right, so it's been about 1.5 minutes, and at this point, our onions and our carrots are nice and soft and translucent, and we're gonna add our tomatoes in. Now go ahead and just break these tomatoes up with a spatula. So after a couple minutes of breaking those tomatoes up, give it a good mix. And at this point, we're gonna add the rest of our ingredients. Half a can of our tomato paste, and this is a 6-ounce can. And then we are gonna add the rest of our fresh chopped ingredients. Now we're gonna go ahead and just mix. Turn that heat down. All right, so at this point, everything's mixed up. We're gonna throw our splatter guard on. And we got 20 minutes until we have to add the meatballs. So we're gonna keep this on a low heat for 20 minutes and get started on the meatballs. At this point, we've got this on like a medium-high heat, and just take a little pinch of a meatball and drop it in. And if it starts to bubble like this, you know it's time. We're gonna drop the meatballs in on one side, let them cook, get nice and brown, flip them over a few times till they cook all the way around, then we're gonna pull them out, and then we're gonna throw them into the sauce for 20 minutes to fully cook through and get nice and fireball. So let's run it. It's been about 60 seconds at this point. Let's check for a flip. Oh yeah, beautiful. When these guys get golden brown, we're just gonna pull them out and put them right over here. Okay, so realistically, for the amount of sauce we've made, this is all we're gonna be able to fit in here. So the rest of these, I'm just gonna fry up. Like I said, throw them in a Ziploc, put them in the freezer, they'll be good to go. All right, so at this point, I literally finished pulling the meatballs out and the alarm for the 20 minutes went off, which means that it's perfect timing, and we're gonna put the meatballs into the sauce now and let them cook for another 20 minutes, and then it'll be good to go. Okay, so this fresh pasta right here is a game changer. It tastes completely different than the box stuff, and it literally cooks in like 2 or 3 minutes. So all we're gonna do, drop it in. So the secret is to put the pasta in a little bit at a time, because if you put it all in and you don't have enough sauce, you're not gonna have enough sauce on your pasta. So, shot.
It smells so fucking delicious.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the show, my favorite part. We are doing the taste test and introducing our celebrity taste tester. You've seen him here a million times before. Bring it in. It's my boy T. He's the only one tonight. Hello, sir.
Yo.
How you feeling?
Ready to try this shit.
It's a little gas or what?
Looks phenomenal.
Let's get a taste test. 3, 2, 1.
God damn.
See that sauce, bro?
So many rich, beautiful textures. The sauce, the cheese. Top spaghetti I've ever had.
Yeah?
Olive Garden.
This is premium gas right here. We ain't on that unleaded shit. This ain't no jarred sauce.
gas.
Do a meatball.
Meatball, yeah, I was
Yeah, thanks.
trying to get that in there, but.
Yeah, put my meat in your mouth.
Huh?
3, 2, 1. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's fire.
Oh my God, bro.
That's quality.
Look at this.
That's so fresh, god damn.
Oh my God, perfectly cooked all the way through. Moist, nice and crispy on the outside. Yo, can we talk about the pasta itself though? Like, bro, what about these noodles?
Yeah.
Star scale, tell them about it.
It's a 5, bro. Like if you're rating spaghetti, because I've had a lot of different spaghettis. This is just cooked well to perfection. Even the meatball has this like own little like unique little flavor to it, honestly, so.
I usually don't kiss my own ass on the show, but I got shit on my nose right now, which means I'm kissing my own ass. And this, for spaghetti and meatball, is 5-star. I promise you are not going out to any restaurant and getting something this quality. This is gas. It's got so much depth. It's got a little bit of heat to it. Super fresh from all the herbs that we put in there. As far as the star scale goes, you already know this is a 5-star. Spaghetti and meatball on more seasoning, no debate. If you do want to debate, go to the comment section and type in the secret word, which is
Sauce.
type in sauce in the comments for $100. We gotta take an intermission. We got a family break real quick, so we'll be right back. We'll be right back with more seasoning.
Yeah.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, who orders spaghetti and meatballs when they go out to eat? Probably not many of you, but I promise you, if you make this at home, it is gonna blow you away. It's on another level. Trust me, make this and eat this. Also, if you've made it this far in the video, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and drop the word sauce down in the comments in order to win $100. My name is Farnum. I appreciate you guys watching. This is another episode of More Seasoning. We spaghetti and meatballed the shit out of this. And yeah, here we are on our way to dominate food YouTube. We'll get there. Until next time, we out. We're bossing up. I already said that in the intro. Damn it. Spaghetti and meatball. Nah, okay.
You're canceled.
I'm Italian though. Yeah. Let me know when.
Oh my God.
Rob, you're gonna shit your pants. You know how many times it took me to perfect that?
How many?
1.
Oh, just once?
Yep.
Trying to find the right shit.